to the hoop.
The Rockets, of course, at the forefront or vanguard as far as advanced analytics go. Some in the NBA have scoffed, but hey, they're doing something right.
Now, here's Ariza. They really needed more from him in that loss to the Clippers. And that one's good. Beverly.
He can become a weapon for them if he gets going early from long range.
The Magic trail by 4. Payton dishes to Fournier. Back to Payton. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Free throw line jump shot. And that's good for 2.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
The Rockets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Beverly with the ball. 11 points last game. Pass to Brewer. From the arc. No good. The Magic go the other way with it. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And, you know, Kevin, despite the outcome, I think they got to be feeling pretty good coming into this game. There were a lot of positives they can take away from that performance.
Yeah, you can't dwell on the final score in that case. You have to think about the things you did well and build on those.
Now, here's Beverly. Howard with a screen on Payton. Now, here's Beverly. He's covered closely. Puts up the baby hook. And Howard with the nice bucket inside.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Houston with a big group. Smith comes in for Trevor Ariza. Ben Gordon's checked in for Corey Brewer. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Vucevic. Gordon comes in for Harris. McDaniels, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And it's Oladipo in for Payton. Now here's Gordon, averaging 8 points a game. No good from Boomer. Gordon against Oladipo. Howard with a screen on Oladipo. In the corner, Smith with it. Fires the 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Well, they got beat up the last time they saw these guys. You know, they were in foul trouble all game. I think they had a beef with the officiating, but whatever it was, they've got to avoid that same issue this time around. Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
Smith sets the pick for Terry. Outside Gordon. Back to Terry. Passes it to Gordon. And here is Maniunas. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Over to the wing. McDaniels passes to O'Quinn. Here is Boomer. In the corner, it's Gordon. And there's the pass to Boomer. 13 feet away. And that one's good. Gordon's got his first basket of the night. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Houston on top. They're up by 2. Big group substitution here. Terrence Jones is checked in for Maniunas. Ariza comes in for Smith. Corey Brewer's checked in for Ben Gordon. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jason Terry. On the court for Orlando, Boomer in at the 4 spot. Fournier and Harris filling out the perimeter. Payton is out there with Vucevic.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Out to the right wing. There's a screen. Fournier for 3. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 3 assists now in this one.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Evan Fournier out of France struggled with his shot early last season, but he rallied somewhat down the stretch. Still very young with an impressive skill set. He's definitely a player to watch.
Here's Howard. Jones trying to get open. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, Patrick Beverley could make the case for being the league's most disruptive defender at point guard. He said, quote, "I know some people might not like my defense, but I don't really care. I'm physical, I'm tough, and I'm setting the tone. I don't look at the numbers, I just go out there and I guard everyone exactly the same. And that's aggressively, Kevin. Exactly what they're looking for."
He gets after it. Nothing easy. Thanks, Doris. Howard with the screen on Peyton. Screen by Howard. And that one's good. Beverly's got 6 in the quarter.
And you talk about Fournier's skill level. I mean, pretty crafty penetrating and finishing around the rim. And he's also been a good three-point shooter in the NBA from day one.
He feeds it to Harris. They set the pick. There's the dish to Peyton. They get a hand on it. He kicks to Fournier. And they will call over the back on the play.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. But as long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
Houston leading by 13. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Beverley with the ball. Now Peyton defending. Jones sets the pick for Ariza. Here's Brewer. No good from outside.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Peyton kicks to Harris. To the right side. For 3, Fournier. The shot is off. Here's Beverley. The clock.
Hey guys, settle down for a second. I noticed a couple of things from that first half. I want to see more offense on the low block, more points inside. Let's get good position in the paint and make sharp entry passes.
And welcome back as we continue on. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
Yeah, and you know the numbers aren't that gaudy when you look at the box score. It's more about his energy and his impact.
You know, sometimes the stats can be misleading, but he certainly has been a big factor.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Houston, Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Patrick Beverley out there with Corey Brewer. And it's Ariza in at the 3. Pass to Brewer. And there's the feed to Beverley. Houston moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Vucevic against Howard. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Magic shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw good from Boomer. 2 shots. And so he makes both from the line. Houston leading by 9. Now here's Beverley. He's got 9. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the win. Beverley's got 11 points. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Well, you look at Patrick Beverley, and I think he embodies the phrase Chicago tough. And he's relatively unknown growing up and hooping in the playgrounds of West Chicago. He's always played the game with an edge, though, and that served him well as an NBA player.
Clock at 6. On deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Beverley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Off his foot, and it's being called a kickball. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Peyton. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Howard dishes to Jones. Kicks it to Ariza. 6 on the shot clock. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, Beverly learned pressure defense back in high school. He guarded a 1-2-2 press. To prepare his team to play that way, his coach had them running stairs, running around the school nonstop. And Beverly still fanatical about his conditioning.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Terrence Jones. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. Feeds to Gordon. Pass to McDaniels. From deep. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And so Patrick Beverly, taken in the second round in 2009. Clark, the final cut of training camp by the Miami Heat. He spent the next 5 years playing in Greece and in Russia.
You're right, Kevin. Those are physical leagues where they allow a lot of contact. His defense was how he survived. And even now, that's his bread and butter. That's how he plays. He defends.
Pass to Boomer. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And the layup's good off the glass. Houston leading by 14. And it's Terry off the drive. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Not much doubt about that over-the-back call.
Yeah, he was all over his back that time. Looked like he was going for a piggyback ride.
Monteunitas is checked in for Houston. Gordon comes in for Corey Brewer. Smith with a screen on Oladipo. Terry the pass to Monteunitas. Back to Terry. Out to Smith. Terry dishes to Monteunitas. 4 on the shot clock. Smith outside. Tries again. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Smith's got his first 2 points of the night.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
And Oladipo kicks to Gordon. They set the screen. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Dishes to Gordon. Howard setting the pick for Gordon. In low to Howard. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And Oladipo kicks to McDaniels. Outside Gordon. Out left to the wing. He dishes it to Oladipo. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Shot's good. 6 points for Boomer.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Rockets leading by 14. Let's take a look now at some of the teams that have been blocking shots by the truckload since the All-Star break. In third, the Rockets.
Kevin, they've had a terrific inside game since the half. Especially in terms of defense because they've protected the paint and everybody's been on the same page.
Howard, the pass to Gordon. Here's Monteunitas. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. The Magic trail by 14. Here's Oladipo. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The pass to Gordon. Left side, Gordon. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Well, you've got to like the focus that they're showing here in the second half. I see a lot more effort as well. I mean, it's amazing when you lock in mentally and bring some energy and intensity, things can pick up in a positive way for you.
Stolen by McDaniels. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Houston. Monteunitas has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Terry kicks to Monteunitas. In low to Howard. Stolen by McDaniels. Outside Gordon. Pass to Boomer. Oladipo against Gordon. Oladipo dishes to Gordon. 6 to shoot. Gordon with another miss. And now here comes Terry leading the break. He feeds it to Smith. 16 feet away. Misses off the left iron.
Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that miss.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the...
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Monty Eunice. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. On the court for Orlando, the forwards are Gordon and Harris. Fournier out there with Payton, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. Here's Howard, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Boomer, he's checked in for Orlando, and he can't hit the second.
Well, you know, starting last season, the NBA added a 3D camera system in every arena to track movements on the court, and some of the shots that those cameras get are remarkable. They can measure just about anything you can think of, and it's opening up a lot of different ways of measuring and dissecting the game. Another example of the overreaching arch of analytics.
Here's the teardrop. They get it back. Ariza goes in. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Payton passes to Boomer. Here's Fournier. Ariza covering. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one is on Ariza. And as usual, he's the one directing traffic out there, making sure, Steve, everyone is in the right spot.
Exactly. I mean, the way he keeps all 5 guys on the court working in perfect harmony is, I think, part of what makes him so valuable.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, Steve. I mean, he's got a perfect understanding of his system at both ends of the court, and he's always talking out there. Any good leader is usually not only setting an example, but being verbal, too.
Some great free throw shooting so far in this second half.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, they're perfect so far, so keep it up. No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
That's been so critical, Clark, because whenever they have gotten the ball into the paint, it's resulted in points, it seems like.
Tremendous output from Jones. 9 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
Well, that's important. I mean, get to the foul line. Any team, when you can outscore your opponent from the foul line, it's critical, and he's trying to do his part right there.
Rockets leading by 17. Ariza goes in. He kicks it to Beverly. There's a screen. The dish to Jones. Clock at 6. And he gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 19.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Here is Boomer, defended by Jones. Here's Boomer. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
Harris kicks to Payton. Here's Fournier. Ariza covering. Here's Vucevic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Howard setting the pick for Brewer. Jones with the screen on Harris. Now here's Beverly, covered by Payton. And Beverly kicks to Jones. And he lays it straight in.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Payton dishes to Fournier. Here is Boomer, defended by Jones. Boomer, nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense. And this is what they wanted, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. And I think it can be considered a statement win for the Rockets.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
Well, they're going to win again. Same result as the previous matchup between these two clubs.
And it's the last time they meet this year, so that'll make it a sweep of the season series.
And if you had to pick one player who would maybe take over everyone else in terms of picking up his game, it was, I think, that kind of a night for Trevor Ariza. Every time there was a big possession or big play, he was contributing in some manner. Just a great game for him.
Boomer the pass to Harris. Here's Fournier, defended by Beverly. And Fournier kicks to Payton. 5 on the clock. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
It's interesting. They're like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got energy.
You know, it's not going to change anything, though, other than to make their losing margin a little more respectable.
Now Brewer. So he's
It's like coming off the